got a set of roof racks for our Tesla Model Y. Now let's have a look inside. And these are the factory ones. Now these are made by Yakima. They're the same as Wispar, which we put on lots of our cars. We've got them on all of our cars actually that have roof rack spots. Let's have a look what's inside. So we've got the bars. They're a black anodized bar. They're together there. We've got a bag that's got the mounting parts. You've got the rubber feet, the little lock nuts, the hooks that you hook it in. Now I'll show you what. Now I was wondering where they hook into, but we'll show you. Measuring tape, keys, and these are the I guess those are the caps, end caps. Now we also have, oh nice, they taped it in. Instructions that are taped in, so we'll have to free that from the tape, and these little stick-on things that to protect the roof underneath the rubber feet. So it's just like a little 3M clear tape. Okay, we'll go through the owner's manual. Basically, they say there you go, your list of components. That's where you need to have it. So I just wiped it down with a microfiber. Measurements. It comes with a little measuring tape, like I said. But there are marks in the roof, you can see. Don't know if they're going to show up on camera, but there are little marks in the glass. And it's also got, now you can, comes with an Allen key. You can pretty much do it just lightly hand tight. I think the bolts are suggested there you go, 2.5 to 3.5 Newton meters to torque it in. I do have a little torque wrench, but we'll just do it hand tight. But I'll show you how light that is going to be. Yeah, okay. Well, let's get into this. All right, we got the little stick-on sheets. They're all labeled arrows to the front of the car. This is that one, so this is the stick we're going for. See a little arrow? Now that has to line up with, let me see it, there you go. See that mark there? Just a line, an arrow, and a line. Where that is from the front, there's the front of the glass. Now it's raining, as you can see, just a pain in the butt, but you need to line up those arrows, so we'll stick it on. There we go. Once it's on, you can't even see it. So we'll go in to do the rest of the car, and then we'll start putting the rest of the rack on. All right, I just laid out the parts to make it a little easier. Now, when you do this, pretty handy. Parts like this that are vehicle specific on the direction and where it goes. See, there's one there that's kind of like not filled in. Well, that's the front left, so you can do that with those parts. With the bars, there are two different lengths bars, which are one will go on the front, one will go on the back, and like most vehicles, the cars get a little bit narrower on the back. So now this is a little tool they give you so you can find where to put these guys. So it's going to be easier now because it's wet. But you slide this plastic tool in the rubber to just help give you some room to hold it back. I'll show you how to do that in a second. And then we go back up to you see there the sticker, go back up to that point, and that's where those little J hooks fit it in under the glass. There's a specific spot that they go where it's reinforced for roof racks. just starting to rain again, which is pretty awesome. So sometimes you need to like pick it up because there's like an overlap of rubbers here. We'll just get a little tiny screwdriver pick so that we can get in there. Okay, we'll pop that up. Got a toothpick actually, recommended in another video and really worked quite well. So just a toothpick into the rubber, just enough to get this little tool in here. Okay, and then we slide that up to where we need to go, right at the X, and we'll get the little metal got the corresponding little rubber foot too. So that just lines up right with the X and just slide into position. Out of here. There we go, takes a little wiggle. That is in, there we go, and then that foot pad sits over it like that. Okay, now we'll go around the car and do the rest of them. Okay, we got all four installed. The rear ones are much easier because the rubber seal, obviously because the water mostly drains that way, you don't have much to push through. Anyway, they're all lined up on the tabs, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's get one of the bars. We'll do the front bar, which is the longer of the two. Now they have an arrow on the front to show you direction, but works like an airfoil anyway with the thinner edge of the back, and nice and easy. Unlike a lot of other roof racks we've done, these don't really require any other adjustment of the bar. So we can reach over, you can see there, and we can just like literally just put it in the little hole and line up this side. Okay, we'll go over the other side, just make sure it's in that little, the bolt's got to come up through there. Two people would make this a lot easier. Didn't really take much, so I kind of just dropped into position. Couldn't film it too well because I was one-handed. Now we take these are what the locks bolt into and also holds them down. So you got just a thumb screw on there, and it's got an Allen key hole in the top. So now you can see here, see that little line? There's a little line there. It's on both sides, and there's a notch there. When you do get it tight enough, that needs to line up just like it is there. So we're gonna put these in, and then obviously you can do it with the Allen key. You don't need to torque them too hard. It's just gonna crush the rubber. Like I said, there's a really light torque setting on it well, I'll find it in a sec. Just before you tighten it all down, you're supposed to get the supplied measuring tape and measure the distance of the rack to make sure it's in the right spot. So here we go. Now we don't measure from the end of the tape. No, we measure from the tip of the arrow, where that is, and that goes to the edge of the glass. Put it there, hold it, and stretch it out. And we are spot on. But yeah, all the specs are in this different length, obviously, for the front bar, but all the specs are in the instructions. So measure up, just make sure just in the right place. I thought my torque wrench went down that light, but it doesn't. It goes down to 20. Look, snug is what you're going for. So we don't need to go too much tighter than that. Basically anything, there we go. Let's back it off one. Okay, that is super firm. Perfect. All right, do the other side, and we put the end caps on. Okay, they're just basically thumb tight now. We can lock the bars. You can see the little thing just popped up in there. And it goes down and comes up. There we go, that's locked. Now I've got the end caps. There is a front and a rear. The front ones are the shorter ones, and they go into here, and then these little bits on top lock into here. Pretty simple, they just basically push on. And that's it. Roof rack, front rack is on, rear rack is exactly the same. except with using the other bar. So simple job. It'll look pretty cool. It definitely make your car a lot more practical, because this is for surfboards and foil boards, and they're really nice low profile. So yeah, awesome fitment. Again, we've used this product a lot for us. Oh, we gotta take that off. The sticker. If you don't take it off, what happens is it goes yellow and the glue gets hard, and then it's really hard to take off. So take it off now. That's it. Tesla Model Y rack. There we go, completed roof racks. Okay, how long did that take? 10 minutes, tops. Really straightforward, really easy to do, you know, by yourself. Only extra tool I needed was a toothpick, and that was just to just pick up the seal, but you could probably do that with a just a branch. It'll stick on the ground if you needed to. But nice, really low profile, and they are pretty well dead even, which is a you know, aerodynamically perfect. So Model Y roof racks, you get a good look at them here. Makes the car definitely look a bit more sportier and a bit more sport utility vehicle.